Welcome to the most heretical stream on the internet. I give you Wally1169.
Hello everyone and welcome to the stream. Welcome for Eco. It's been a little bit since we played Eco on stream. I didn't end up featuring any of the last server we did on our community just a few weeks ago, ending just a few weeks ago. But we're going to do a little something different with Eco tonight. But first, Batman is here, but also thank you for claiming first, and also thank you for the lurk. Jonathan is here. Thank you for the hat redeem. No, thank you for the take the hat off redeem. And Wizard, I'm guessing Raven on that one for the hat. And Cal Zamar, welcome as well. Need fewer hats. Suddenly a wild Wally appears. More booze. Gonna need it. Let's see. How did I have this one before? You spelled it wrong. Did I have it on top of my headphones? Maybe. Yeah, I think so. We're gonna go with that anyway. Alrighty. So, Eco. Eco is designed for multiplayer, but we're not going to do it multiplayer. We're going to do it solo. Need more hats and more money. Yes, we all need more money, Jonathan. I'm pretty sure we all need more money. At some point in the stream, in this series, someone's going to pop in here, almost guaranteed, and say, Eco's not supposed to be played solo. It's a multiplayer game. Yep, thank you. But it can be played solo, and I'm going to do it solo because, well, there's a few reasons. One, it's getting close to a 1.0 release. They kind of made it sound like they're inside of a year. There's a few things that I am nowhere near an expert on. And this game is one game that I really feel like I am a pretty, I don't know, master level user of, both on the playing side of course, but also the administrative side. And does multiple personalities count? Why not? Why not? It's there's a few things that I don't know about yet. Some of the newer stuff that's been added, things like shipbuilding and painting, but also other things. Multiplayer, yes, exactly. MP, multiple personalities, multiplayer, yes, indeed. Gotcha. It's a game where there's a lot to do, but also there's a lot that we don't have to do because we're not supplying materials for other players. If we're a cook, we're not cooking for the server. If we're a mason, we're not making mortared stone for a server. If we're a smelter, we're not smelting enough metal for the server. We're smelting enough for ourselves, for the things we need to make to advance, to get to the point where we can shoot down the meteor. That's it. We have all of those things, especially Walmart. We have Wally World too. So while it seems like it will be harder, it also won't be harder because of that. We won't have to make everything for everybody. We only have to make everything for ourselves. So, so there's a balance to be achieved. Also, the server is going to be running in a bit of a sped up mode. I'm going to actually load up the server console here and show you some of the settings that I've chosen. A little bit of a sped up mode in a couple of different ways. One, it won't be as hard to level up. We'll level up a lot faster than you do in the multiplayer game usually, and that's for a couple of reasons. One, I don't want these streams to be boring. I want to make sure we're making advancements and we're taking on new professions all the time. Two, we have to take on 33 professions at some point in this playthrough, so it's going to take a long time to do. Otherwise, there's even a Wally World short and sign even. Sign. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Oh, I do know what that means. Yes, I do know what that means. Over there. That's over there. Do I have your own server? Yes, I do. I'm hosting it locally, but yes, I do. So I I've made a few configuration changes to make sure that things move. Oh, shirt. Yes. Okay. I was like, that confused me. And so I've made some config changes to make sure that we can keep making progress toward the end game. But on the other hand, this is not going to be a speed run. As you all know, I don't do speed runs. I do slow runs. So I still have a 30-day meteor, but the server's not going to be up constantly. It's going to only be up when I'm doing something, either streaming or offline activity. Off-camera activity, I should say. So, like, if on stream we need to, look at smelting in the next stream, or 2 streams, or 3 streams, or whatever it is down the road, I might go the day before, off-camera, off-stream, and do a bunch of mining of iron, so that we have a bunch of iron ready to go when it's time to take a look at how smelting works, and putting it all together, and doing the actual smelting and all the things. So there's going to be some off-camera gathering of materials, maybe some repetitive processing actions, but in terms of the new stuff, each time we take on something new, in terms of when we build things and other activities, it will be done on camera so that we can experience it together. So let me switch into the game menu here, and let me also pull up the server console here. So many of you probably have never seen the server console, and it's pretty basic, simple. But there are, most of the stuff we're going to look at is actually under gameplay. So there's a handful of settings that we can control to make our lives a little bit easier here. I could adjust some other things, like, for example, specialty experience per level square. That's a little bit complicated, but effectively what this number does, for example, is it will give us the ability to control how fast we gain skills, independent of how fast we gain levels, stars. Skill gain multiplier is a rate how we gain stars. When you're playing on a server, it's usually 1 or less. In solo, it's 2. I've set it to 2, but that's also the default setting, which we'll actually see under here, under difficulty settings. There is a no collaboration level, which is a little bit ironic, but no collaboration is of course, implies the fact that you can play this game solo. And tool repair penalty, that's the default, I think, on that. I don't think I fiddled with that. Let's see. I turned on the oil layer with Eco 11. All right, Jonathan, we'll see in a little bit. With Eco 11, by default, the oil is turned off. I turned it on, that way we know where it is, because I needed to plan around it. Because I also don't want to be chasing around the world trying to find things. I want to try and have things within easy grasp, which also is a thing that I tweaked because of that. What else did I change? I changed one other thing here, but maybe not. Maybe so. Or maybe that was it. I think that might have been it. So under difficulty settings, though, I've tweaked quite a bit of this. So I've turned off exhaustion. I have the meteor turned on. I've generated a random world, even though that says not to. I did. And she's around the world like Carmen Sandiego or Waldo. Both. Carmen Sandiego is hiding with Waldo. That's the story, and I'm sticking to it. 30-day meteor. All 10 professions, all 33 specialties. Skill cost multiplier. This will give us stars a bit faster, 10 times faster, in fact, than the default value of 1. I'm going to use 100% of the resources, but only 50% of the craft time. That way things will craft a little faster. That's so that we don't have to spend time crafting, waiting for things to craft on stream. We can let it just craft quickly. I have the what's it called? The settlement system turned off, so I will get claims and claim stakes when I take a profession. Starting out, we'll only have the default ones, but we'll have the ability to gain a lot more in the near future by learning new professions. Let's see. Abandoning specialties in specialty refund percentage won't matter because we're going to end up taking them all anyway. Let's see. Stack size. No, I didn't change any of these multipliers, but I am going to let plants grow at 4 times the speed. I might end up tuning that down because we probably will end up using the sleep system to advance time a little bit so that we can have new stars gained and things like that while we're not twiddling our thumbs. But so I may end up tuning that down. But for right now, I set it at a 4x multiplier. That means trees will grow on average every 24 hours rather than every 96 hours or so, the simpler trees, the basic trees, and then the other ones will be a little bit longer than that, but that'll be a much faster growth rate, and plants will grow in about 6 hours or 5 hours, I think, actually, instead of about 20 hours. So you do a solo play. Do we host a world then? Yeah, the world's gonna be, it's hosted here locally on my computer. So it's just a separate server application, basically. Connection here. I've done that to increase the range of stockpiles and things so that we can move things around a little bit easier. Shelf life multiplier, that's the food thing. That way food doesn't rot on us, rots 3 times slower than normal. And then there's something else that I tweaked that I wanted to point out. Now I don't remember what it was. But I'll think of it later and we can come back to it. World generation. Where's that at? System? No. Game status? No. Oh, there it is. World generation. I have a 60 by 60, which means 600 by 600 world, which is smaller than the regular small world. I did that for a reason, so that we didn't have to travel as far to get to everything. But I also reduced the amount of land that we can have on the world to 60%, down from like 75 or so of the world being land, and that's just to get everything a little bit tighter in as well. So that's kind of where I'm at with the configuration here. If I come up with anything else that I want to talk about, we can pull it back up. But for right now, that'll come up when it comes up. So I think with all of that said, I think we're ready to jump in and see our world in action. Name of the game, Jake. Okay, what are we going to do for... you can be a wheelbarrow. What else should we do? Jake, but welcome in, Jake. Good to see you. What else can we name? Besides vehicles. Do we own a swanky penthouse right on the bay? Not unless we build it. So our world here. This is where we're going to build. This grassland area is relatively flat, as you can see there. There's just a little bit of terrain. And we have easy access to the cold forest here for pine-type trees, conifer-type trees. It's about time you make yourself useful, indeed. And also the warm forest over here with birch and cedars. There's a few oak trees in this forest, or in this grassland area. Not very many. That's fine. Let's see. Well, to do eco-solo is all about the order of skills, especially to do a 30-day meteor. Farming, then hunting, then cooking is going to be key for my first few stars, because once you get a food set up and working, you can start to power through the skills. Yes and no, because I have tweaked some of the settings, the West Dude, but thank you for the input. I am probably going to take some of those skills early. One of the restrictions I put on myself, and oh, hello, and Keldern, welcome in. 169. I'm sure we've done that one a few times, nerd, but we'll do it again because that seems to be a number that people like for some reason. So I've tweaked some of the things so that skills will come a little faster, West Dude. But yes, getting housing going and getting food going are going to be really important to advancing as fast as possible. There's a way out of every box, a solution to every puzzle. It's just a matter of finding it. Attached, Star Trek The Next Generation Season 7, Episode 8, The Wisdom of Picard. And let's see. Wally would build somewhere that's not in the desert, and of course he'll do it when he's playing without me. Well, Calidorn, if you would have played with us on the server this last time, you could have played in very much not the desert, because I think the only person who actually built in real desert was Batman.
Word request incoming.
Oh
now, brace
dear.
yourselves. This might not sound good at all. Will is not very good at Norwegian.
Who invited Calidorn? So beyond that, across the river here, we have some decent desert, so we will be able to get access to iron very easily over there. We also have a very near swamp here, which should give us access to peat and coal and other combustibles here. And we're on a river, so we'll be able to do water power, which will be good, even though we will do some wind power. And what else is nearby? Basically a lot more grassland, which we're going to need to be able to grow stuff. And then, of course, we need to be able to get into the mountains to get things like copper and gold eventually. Welcome back, Batman. You want a junction of the wetlands, desert, and plains? Yep, you do. Wetlands not far away, desert's not far away, so it'll be a real good here. And it's real small world, West Dude, so we're good to go here. Should you like this in-laws that show up unannounced? Yes, he is. So, a couple of rules I've set for myself, and West Dude's kind of hit on some of them already. First off, the those first 5 professions, the ones you get when you start the game, the 4 gathering types, or resource collection types, mining, logging, gathering, which is the kind of farming gathering, the plant gathering, hunting, and then also cooking as the 5 starting professions. I have to take all 5 of those before I can research or take anything else. So that's kind of a rule I put on myself. I need to make one of pretty much everything. There's a few things that I think we'll skip, and I think you guys will understand why I skipped them. But we're gonna craft one of most everything, so we can kind of talk about everything in the game. Caledorn should make an official calendar for its fancy and call it Calendorn, and include a section of fine tentacle themed art. Yes. So since we're gonna build in this area here, starting over here by the river, kind of ish, maybe like in this little valley right here, and expand our build this way as we grow and take on additional professions. I'm just going to spawn in here and we'll get started. You built in the desert and it sucked. Well, that's because you were over there by yourself, Batman. That's the tough part with Eco when you're playing, obviously, with a group and you're configured with a group config. It's it gets a little bit tough to play solo almost, or be by yourself in an area where you should be with other people. So I'm going to pick a few food items as we make our way kind of northeast here. Mostly these ferns and stuff here, these fiddlehead ferns. Let's see. Do you like pasta since it could be tentacle like you? See? Ooh, there's some beets. Beet. And some corn down here. Oh dear. All right, some of this stuff isn't ripe yet, which that happens on a new server. Server was just started not long before the game started, so that'll do it. Squid in pasta with ink sauce. Yes, indeed. That's a banger. Yes. Let's see. Bokmol, Ordboks, Uk. Oh, geez, where's the syllables here? Fucking nerd, exactly. Ordboks, Ukep, Ukke. Jeez, Uppslag resultat. Man, Caledorn, this one's a killer. It's syllables and of his tentacles together as he notes all the wrong syllables and pronunciations in the Great Book of Caledonian Grudges. Yes, well, keep that in mind. Okmols, Ordboks, Opslag. Opslags resultat. Good God. Yeah. That one's painful, Caledorn. Sometimes Caledorn picks words that are obscure, archaic, even in a region. He picks... No, they're not... They're neither obscure nor... Not every S. I know. It's more about trying to find the syllables, though. That's the tough part here. This one actually genuinely makes sense. Yeah, he usually picks words that aren't ridiculously obscure. But this one is... Bokmol... Bokmols Ordbok... Bokmol sword? Wait a minute. Boksuke... Boksuke... No, not U. Boksuke. Boksuke opslag... Opslag resultat. Ugh. Bokmols... Boksuke opslagsresultat. Yeah, I did have a stroke, nerd, yes. Good God. Ugh. Alright, I'm going to set my tent up here. On this little area here. Multiple, nerd. Multiple. Somebody please clip that. You're playing Avowed so too lazy. Don't do it. Don't do it, anyone. Let's see. We need a campfire. We need a tool bench. Okay, gotta work that. Work. So we need to get some logs going. We need some stone going. And I'm gonna need to find a tree. Ugh. Alright, Caledorn, you're gonna have to send me the thing to get the things. Oh, I gotta get weapons. That would be good. Tools. Zug. Work. That's about as good as I could do, Caledorn. You've gotten me with this one. Take that for now, although I'm not gonna use it very much. He is really trying to kill me, everybody. Really. Let's keep the tomatoes for food. In case we need them till we get a tree mutilated here. So I think we will do... I probably should have done this first, but I think we'll do gathering first. So that we can get our things going. There's... Oh, here we go. I've gotten the audio file now, I think. Yes. Alright, game, quit doing the things. So, there's advantages and disadvantages to taking every single one of those skills first, which is the tough part because you want them all as quickly as possible to get all the advantages of things. Alright, okay, stop it, game. We want them all really quickly, but we can't get them all really quickly, so we have to just get what we can as quickly as possible.
Bokmålsordbok søke oppslagsresultat. Bokmål being the specific type of Norwegian that I'm speaking.
Recognize that.
Ordbok being a dictionary. Søk, searching. Oppslag, well, søkeoppslag would be search result, and then resultat, basically oppslagsresultat. It's kind of difficult to translate because it doesn't really make sense when you translate it. We actually use those words like that. But hey, I never said Norwegian was logical, and neither did you.
Too hungry already. Yep. Well, I don't like raw tomatoes. I just heard the sound. So yeah, Caladoran's got a sinister, evil side. If everybody didn't know that already, because yeah, he likes to torture people, especially me, most especially me. Yeah, fairly well known. Fairly well known. All right, we need to also get a wagon going here as quickly as possible. We get to get the Jake Barrow going here pretty quickly, so that I can haul stuff back and forth. Let's see. You fail to see the problem? Used to being the difficult friend? That makes sense. Okay, so you get it. Got that thing. Or we do that to one another. Part of the terms of service contract we signed, we agreed to be frenemies. Yes, indeed. Yeah, the friend agreement. Yeah, I know. I was there. Okay, so we also need some stone here. Looks like we made one of our benches already, the one that only takes wood. So there's advantages, as I was saying, to taking each one of those professions first, and a lot of it has to do with tool efficiency, how fast or how well or how... Let's see, contribute. How fast or how well things get... actually, I can't really store that in it yet. You're confused about who the frenemigo, yes, who the doppelganger is? One of them need to be Hispanic for frenemigo, yes. Exactly. I also need to get in touch with said doppelganger because you have certain tasks for him. Yeah, well, I have had the occasional person who might remind one of me. There is no such person at this point. Yeah. First thing we need to do here is get started on some cooking because, well, we have a lot of stuff to cook. Let's cook. Char some corn. I'm going to do like 10 of each to start with, just to keep things moving here. Charred fish for sure. Too hungry to work. Well, all right. Let's eat a couple more of these tomatoes and do some more of this work for now. It's how you enjoy Taco Tuesday. Uh-huh. Let's see, we also have a work table here. Get that set up. And I'm going to start out with... 20 to 30-year-old picture of your dad might remind us of you. Nah. A little, but not so much. Just a little. There are pictures of my sister and I, obviously separately since we're almost 7 years apart, at about 5 or 6 years old, and you with ball caps on, and you can't tell which of us is which if you don't know. That man might be the doppelganger. I don't think you are. You did show me. Yep, you did. Let's see. We want to make, to start with, some of these storage chests, like 2 of them. Also going to want some stockpiles. Just 1 of them because we're going to run out of wood otherwise. Shark hat. Okay. When he was in his 20s, yes. I knew what you meant. There are definitely familial resemblances, yes. Oh, to be 29 again, yes. Alright. We're gonna have to go murder another tree because we're gonna need to make a wheelbarrow for Jake. Hydrate, can do. Alright, yeah, let's go murder another tree. Oh, wait, what's in here first? Ah, the charred corn. Let's eat some of that. Did you say Things that make you go Maybe. Nerd alert. Ready to get a chocolate chip cookie. Oh boy. Don't give Calidorn any cookies. Let's see. Where am I at? That's good. Today's nerd shirt is from Star Trek Discovery. More cooking. Let's see. What else do we want to, what else do we have to cook? We should cook some of those tomatoes. Sure. Viva la disco. Yes. And some wilted fiddleheads. That'll be good too. That's all I have to cook at this moment. Let's see. Let me switch the storage default here to one of these. Take that. And let's also do edit this deed so that I can do this.
Nerd alert!
Nerd alert. That'll do. Addicted to capping? You just missed a nerd shirt alert. From Star Trek Discovery. Fiddlehead, yes. Fiddlehead fern. Okay, now we need some more stone. Oh, make it stone. You can be sweet? That sounds dangerous. 167. Oh, we just did 169 a little bit ago. I do not pretend to fully understand the nuances of your world's law and culture, Lieutenant, but I do understand when someone is trying to hide something. Sins of the Father, Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 3, Episode 17 of The Wisdom of Picard. That one is, of course, referencing Worf and the Klingons and those types of things. Where did all your channel points go? I think you ate them. You're actually good at baking. Your father and stepmother used to have a bakery for years. So you baked your fair share of stuff throughout the years, but these cookies are not baked by you. Too lazy to bake now, it's a special occasion. I am actually fairly proficient at baking as well. My mother did a lot of baking when I was a child, and encouraged / forced us to participate in said endeavors. Also, something else that I was going to say that I don't remember what it was now. Oh wait, I need to put one of these down too. Forced, yes. Trying to find the border here. I think it's there. Yeah. Including the forced part, yes. And her proficiency was in cakes. Too hungry. Too hungry. Eat some of this corn. At this point, it's eating to survive. I don't really care what we like and don't like. That's a bit secondary to just eating the food we have to live. More just cake, not cheesecake so much. She did do cheesecake, but not so much. It's mostly just like cake, which is why I'm not a big fan of cake these days, because I ate a lot of cake when I was a kid. Not in a good way. We're going to need a sickle. Starting out pretty quickly here. And we'll need some more stuff, but I think we'll be okay just taking the sickle for right now. I want to go chop another tree, because we're going to need to make a wheelbarrow. Yeah, well, that's good that when your father was seeking out a wife to be the mother of his children, at least when they were with him, I don't refuse to eat cake. I'm just very particular about what kind of cake that I like. I don't remember if you saw or remember, Caladar, but when I had that 40th birthday, the cake that I ordered was a specific kind because it's I am not very tolerant with cake. Pie, almost any kind of pie. Some way more than others, but almost any kind of pie. Don't send Wally sweets? No. Well, don't send Wally sweets because he's already fat enough. But other than that, sweets are fine. But yeah, most pie I'm good to go on. I don't think so, Kalmazar. Kalzamar. Jeez. There's some gabble for you. We find some more food. Need some more food. Oh, let's see. Some of those, maybe? Didn't I char some fish? Guess I didn't. Charred fish. Charred fish. Let's go ahead and char all those fish that we got for free. Gonna need them. Here's my sickle. This is over here. I'm not gonna use that much. Honey cake? I've never had honey cake. Yeah, that's exactly me too, Caladar. I ate way too much of it. And it just, if I'm going to eat cake now, it's going to have to be a decent kind of cake. One kilogram of sugar to 500 grams of other nutrients? Or other ingredients? Yeah, especially in the frosting. Like, that's one of the things that I don't like, is overly sweet frosting. It's just too much. Much too much. Wheelbarrow. So wheelbarrow is what? 4 boards, 4 wood. Okay, we'll make that and 4 boards. Oopsie. Cancel that. Cancel that too. There we go. Let's see. And then we can probably get started on Adobe. We need dirt, but that'll come easily enough. We do another stockpile. And then I think we'll do, we'll get started on Adobe. We need a crap ton of this. Luckily I have a lot of wood. But maybe do like 20, which is a batch of 4 each, so that's 80. Let's see. American style frosting is used to make cake stand up fondant. Yeah, fondant's really only used in like wedding cakes and like fancy looking cakes. It's not used for like normal people. At least not in my experience. It keeps banning you because your account is 30 minutes old. The guy who makes games, welcome in. Well, it's probably not because your account's only so old. It may be because of behavior. So it's probably something to be careful of before you do that. Darpumu, you're up early. I'm glad you're here, though, because we need to do some shouting. Let's see. First of all, we're going to shout out Darpumu. Check out Darpumu here on Twitch. Playing Factorio Angel Bobs with, not Dangorius, but the other one that's like Dangorius, but it's the other name that I'm not remembering the name of now. And having a good time with that, but also, more importantly, claustrophobic, that's right. More importantly, check out Darpumu on YouTube. because he's the other half of the guilty reason why I am doing this insane thing right now. Because I was talking to him about it as we were playing. I made the wrong stockpile. I made a small stockpile. Well, guess what, everybody? I'm going to have a small stockpile now. That's fine. Put it over there. I'll make a regular one now. He's the reason why, part of the reason why I have done this. Because we were chatting about it. And he was like, oh, that's a good idea. And now we're doing this. So, just asking people to play your game. You really need views on it. Well, that's probably why then. Yeah, it's not really the place to do it. Your idea of a thick layer fine is disgusting to you, Caledon? Yeah. Let's see. Yep. So there's better places to advertise your game and to encourage people to play it. If you, for example, if you want me to take a look at it, the best thing to do is to email my email address that I have, I think, down below in the About section. Or it's on my YouTube channel for sure. Yeah. Exactly. Caledon knows, because he's done this kind of thing before. Which means we should also shout at Caledon, because he needs to get back to streaming next week. So go give him a shout as well over there. There we are. YouTube doesn't listen, mainly just live bot channels. Well, that's what we were telling, that's what we were saying, there's the way to do it is to reach out to the creators on YouTube. Oh, I have chart beats too. And ask them to play your game via their usual communications. Yeah, doing it in chat is not a good plan. That's definitely not good etiquette or whatever. Okay, so we have a wheelbarrow now, and we can name it here. We can name it Jake Wheelbarrowed. Look for small streamers because you don't like big chats. Understandable. Let's see. I guess you're about an hour late? No, about a half hour. We just started about a half hour ago. And I talked a lot at the beginning, so... what about Jeff? What did Jeff do?
You're that nerd.
You're that nerd. Jeff the Wheelbarrow? No, Jake redeemed the name of the game, so Jake's the first wheelbarrow. We'll have more wheelbarrows and carts and things as we go, but for now, it's that. So... I gotta dig up some dirt. Right, of course. Dig up some dirt on Caledon. Dig up some dirt. So, for the dirt situation here, I have tweaked the shovels so that they will give us more digs at lower levels, and that's again for time reasons, because it takes a long time to dig stuff. Someone has dirt on you already? It's me? Yes, it would be me. So with the wooden shovel, normally you can only dig one item. I have tweaked the shovel to allow me to dig 4 at a time. And that will save us a lot of time. That should get us started. I think. Do I want one more row here? Yes, I do. Means I need to move Jake. Jake, wheelbarrow, get out of the way. Need that tweak? I can help you with that. Remind me after the stream. It is in the mod config files, yes. That's what I did for the server we just finished. And I just copied the mods over here. Without the big shovel mod, yes. It does work now without a big shovel mod. And so that's why I'm not using the big shovel mod anymore. And I don't know that I ever will. Because I don't know that we'll need it ever again. Yep, that explains why you can see the shovel again. So I did do a couple of other mod tweaks. Besides that, largely, that's the main noticeable one. I did expand the chest size though, so they hold 24 slots instead of here they are, 24 slots instead of 16. I think is the default. Was weird to magically float dirt around? Yes. All he's doing is cheating outrageously. That is all. Yes, it is. That is all, indeed. So, yeah. I mean, it's kind of one of those things where is it something that we want to bother with or not? And I don't want to bother with certain things. Dirt, yes. Because I'm lazy. Let me do a little bit more. Let's see, 9 here. Single player, who cares? Exactly, Jonathan. That has always been my argument. If it's single player, and then you can do whatever you want. If it's multiplayer, then, well, you might have some arguing to do. But, yes, I agree with you completely. And I missed on the allocation of places here. Oh, well, that's okay. We can fix it. Indeed. So you take these two out, put these two in. That's good there. And submit. So, yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3. I want to go across here. Then 1, 2, 3. I want to go across here. Yep. Would argue with larger shovels. Purists. Elitists. Caledorn. Well, I didn't like something I ate. It wasn't the fish good. It's the charred beets I don't like. Well, we're eating them anyway. Tough crap. Alright, there we go. Let's cook some more stuff while we're standing here. Whatever we got left. 5 more beets. That's good. We should go harvesting some more stuff too. 21 more corn. I can char some mushrooms. I didn't pick any. I should have picked some of those. Let's see. Nobody has me to avoid such a great opportunity to harass me. That's in the contract. Yes, indeed. And 13 more of these. We ignored Annie? Yeah. Everybody does. She's neglected. Okay, so I'm going to start with this room here. Actually, I should have done it this way. In that room there. We'll do the other ones in a little bit. You say that paw print was forged. We need a lot more adobe, by the way. Means I need to murder another tree. Alright, Jake, time to get to work. Dollop of drool. You have something to stain the paw prints, you can see it. Or in this case, smell it. Annie's paws you can smell anyway. They smell like Fritos. No, you can smell the print. The paw print that way, if it's made from drool. Yeah, this one's pretty young. Not much tree yield here, or log yield here. You what, mate? Exactly. That's the only problem when you start out, is some of the trees are not fully mature yet, so you don't get as many logs from them as you should. So it's expensive on the chops, and you don't get the benefits. Also, we're having to do every single chop because we don't have the logging skill yet. And it's time to eat again. That'll do. Gizmo's Jewel. Wally's weird and insane. Might have wanted it. Probably not. calendar doesn't have habit drilling, except in certain situations we don't talk about here and now. Yes. Thank you for not talking about those. More booze? It's that bad, huh? This one's not quite a full-size tree yet either. Okay. How full are we? We can probably chop this other one here. Unless it's full size, and then we'll have to carry some back. Doing some napkin math over there, dear Pumu? Yeah, we're not going to put it all up right now, though. Just those 2 rooms to start with, because we can only really get a whole lot of benefit out of 2 rooms right now. Bedroom and bathroom. We don't have any kitchen tables or furniture. Seating won't make a room count without anything else in it. So it'll just be two rooms for now, and then probably actually the rest of it might just be a workshop. I might actually not put the other rooms in there. Alright, I need to eat some more protein. We need to go find some beans and some camas. I know where the camas is. We've walked over it. Just didn't have a shovel to dig it. And the beans, I know where those are too, more or less. I need logging? Yep. But I have rules. Actually, I don't. And that's not against my rules, but I have chosen gathering first. And I don't know what I'm going to choose next yet. You all could argue about it if you want, though. Protein shake with banana flavor? Alright, we'll leave Jake here. And we can go over there and get those strawberry. What did I do? Change your INI settings for this playthrough. Yeah, basically, I modded a bunch of files, or modded a bunch of settings to make the, oh, I know what I need to do. I need to fix this damn color. That's what I need to do. Ugh, that color is atrocious. It's worse than Caledon. Over there, come down here a bit. There we go. So I've accelerated the rate that we gain stars at Addicted, so that we're not here all month, all year, all lifetime. So I did go through that at the beginning, so we can do it again in a little while, but I accelerated quite a bit. So that we're not here all day, all year, all something. Let's see. I want to do this corner piece here. Start with one over there also. Then I want a T here, and a T here, and a T here, and a T here. I'm actually going to take these out, because I am going to just make that one big shop floor when the time comes. And then let's do some walls. There. When are we installing the sauna? When we can make it. So it'll be a little while yet. Wait a minute. Why did that not build? I don't know. Probably something Calidorn did. Nope. No. When we can make it. That's all it was. You like Sauna's Calidorn? You're not Finnish. Blame Calidorn. That sounds like a good plan to me. Ah, dang it. Alright, there we go. Few days from the next blue moon, the meteor hits. No Windows? Not right now. No, I'm too lazy for Windows. Usually I'm too lazy for Linux, but right now I'm too lazy for Windows. Different versions of the same joke, Calidorn. Stop reading my mind. T and this. I'll cut the windows in later, probably. Wise. Official blame Calidorn sign. Yes, indeed. Sharing chat messages. Looking the way he does. Being Norwegian and for being a demigod. Yes, definitely the last one. Quantum resonance going on again between our shared brain cell. Yes. You know, however many kilometers it is from here to Norway is not nearly long enough to confuse a quantum resonance at all. Let's see, T intersection on the roof. Let's do this also. It's a double swing here. There. There. And there. Corner. You see it? There we go. There. And there. Oh, there should have been a T there too. Oopsie. Let's see. Blame Calidorn would be a good nerd shirt? Yeah. I need to talk to Jonathan again at some point to see about some more shirts. That would be a good one. There's a few other ideas that I have for shirts. Alright, well I'm out of Adobe again. Let's make a few more. Let's go dig some more dirt. Understandably so. I also need to eat some food. Eat some of that fish. Not that much of it. Right, that's what I'm saying. It's like nothing. From here to Norway, that's nothing. You'd like some fish? I could pass on the fish. Different multiverses. Right, I need to go dig some more dirt. I need to put some more labor on that job there. You have everything you need? No, we need 5 more dirt. Okay, keep digging. Bad news, 99% certain your mother and the kids aren't going to be able to make it for spring break. Oof. Financial commitments. Oh, that's too bad. Sorry to hear that, Addicted. Let's see, do that. And then let's switch to walls again, because I forgot about this part. You there. You there. You there. And then I just need some roofs. Here. Here. And a wee bit more. That'll do for now. So, Adobe can also be turned into Adobe doors. We'll make one of those, for now at least. Let's see, yep. Name of the game for Batman? You'd like to be the Batmobile? Alrighty. Let's see. I also need to do stump chair. Stump latrine. Stump table. And stump bed, which I need plant fibers for, which is why I need a scythe. I have been in here, by the way, before. I have scouted around a little bit, and then I reset the map. There are some useful plants to get for plant fibers over here. Adobe doors, Adobe doors, Adobe doors. And we're back. Oh, you run ads, and yeah, ads. These big blue stem here, with the purple blue at the top of the stem, they give you twice as much yield compared to every other grass type. So if you are collecting grass for grass seed like this, or for plant fiber like this, they're the ones to get. That was moderately fast. Building with Adobe is giving you flashbacks of trying not to die from heat exhaustion at Ark Scorched Earth. Never played Ark. It's not really my type of game. Although, to be fair, this isn't usually my type of game either. This is one big, fat, random exception. That should do it. Oh, there's a couple here. I'll take those for a little while. We'll need more later, but, oopsie. No, I hewed some corn there, too. That's fine. Back across the river we go. We got some iron poking up there. That's good. Adobe House. The premier of this planet? Yes, I am, Caladorn. So we should pick some of these, agave. We can cook those, too. Hey, there's a turtle living in that agave plant. Well, not anymore. Let's see. I need to put these in a box. Actually, I'll put those in that box. These can go in that box. These can go up here. These can go in there. And those can go in there. These can go in here. That'll be good. Let's see. Ark is a really good game. Yeah, some streamer friends of mine, the co-op junkies, play Ark a lot. Well, it's both expensive and buggy. Yes. Makes complete sense, Calador. Ugh. Well, let's see. That's okay. That's okay. That's delicious. Fiddleheads are delicious. The charred fish is good. Everything else is okay. Beets are yuck. Alright, well, we'll use the beets for something else then in the future then. Let's see. We've picked up... We got a door, we got a chair, and we got a shitter. Let's put the bathroom back here. That can go in the corner. Put the stool in the corner. I'm also going to put the chair in here. Because, well, why not? I'll put a bathroom door up. Because also, why not? Let's make it open inward. There we go. And then we have the table and the bed coming. Yet. And you should play 7,000 hours in first 1.5 year of the early access period then. Finished Pacific Drive yesterday, Jake? Nice. All your salads are yucked or Pumu? Oh no. Well, points is points. Alright, I'll put the table in here then for now. It won't count for anything until I get the bed in there. Let's see. What's next? You know Life Arc for a long time? Understandable. They're much better than the charred stuff regardless. Exactly. Gotta live off a charred for a while, though. Speaking of charred, let's go get some more stuff. I'm gonna go dig up some chemist bulbs. They're over here where we started in the direction from which we started in. There's some. You gotta use the shovel for them. These are real good for either protein or fat. I can never remember which. And then the beans are the opposite of the two. So these are real good for vegetarian starts. I'm not picking them all, but I'm picking most of them. Just in case I need them for seed later. Although there's so many on this planet, we probably don't need them. Pumpkins aren't that useful to me right now, so I'm going to leave them alone. Fat, right. Chemist bulbs are fat, beans are protein. Or are you calling me fat?
Heretic.
What is this heresy? Exactly. It is. It is heresy. Let's do charred chemist bulb. Just make like 20 of them for right now. And the bed. Alright, and then we can get some housing score going. That's good. There we go. We have 9.9 points of housing score. So this is one of the settings that I was talking about having tweaked. Not the scores themselves, but the multiplier on the scores, I think. No, there's a multiplier there too. World difficulty multiplier times 2. Over here we have a plus 100% base multiplier on the food. So that's a 2x multiplier on both food and housing gains. This is not Factorio. You demand your gear bits back? Sorry. We don't really need berries yet. We could char some of these mushrooms, though. I think these are charable mushrooms. There's one mushroom that's not charable. It's terrible instead. There's some beans. Mushrooms also give you protein and or fat. So that's good. A good thing, too. And to get is mushrooms for that reason. Should be some over here someplace. Not over there. Over here someplace. Let's see. What are we using them for, Calidar? Toilet paper? Should be some more beans around here somewhere, right? Maybe? Check the overlays. Environment, plant group, plant, population, beans. Those are the ones we got. These are the ones we can still get. So, southwest a bit. Over there, up this mountain. Perfect. That's what I felt like doing. Climbing a mountain today. There's some. Should leave some behind, although, once again, We'll get plenty. That one's not ripe enough to harvest yet, so that one's getting left behind. There we go. Alright, we can cook these two then. Good for the farts. Exactly. Beans, mushrooms, mushroom spores can go in there. Yep.
Nerd alert!
Nerd alert. We did that already twice. Reference to Star Trek Discovery. Let's see. Nope, that's not the campfire wall. Charred.
Poke, poke, poke.
Marshall,
Is that all you
welcome
do?
in as well. Let's see. Charred mushrooms. Let's just do like 20 of those for now. And charred beans. 20 of those for now. I'm low right now on fat, so eating some of those chemist bulbs would be good. There you go. Surprised you didn't see me say hello earlier. Calidorn's been blowing away my, my chat tonight. It's all Calidorn's fault. And so I've been missing all kinds of things. Yeah, you blowing? Never. Thank you for the hydrate, Derpumu. There's the meteor, by the way. Give us your time. Come on. Come on. Post your ATM pin and everything? Gone. Exactly. You can update the look of the UI. That screen looks so different. Which one? The crafting screen? They have upgraded, yes. 11 had another change to it. It's a bit better. It's still not what I would call great, but it's better. There it is, finally. 29 days, 22 hours, 41 minutes. It means we're an hour and 19 almost minutes into this save already. Let's see. Yeah, please do not blow me away, Calidorn. Yes, away. Okay, what's next? Let's see. Well, we have gathering. We're almost to our first point. We have 11 minutes left on that. I think now the name of the game. Yeah, I guess we should make some more wheelbarrows then, because that's all we can make right now is wheelbarrows. Unless you want to be named something else. Unless you want something else named after you. A wall torch? Alrighty. Oh, we could do some light. Yes, we should do some light. Alright, we got Batman to do first. So I'm going to make a wheelbarrow named the Batmobile. And then a wall torch. A wall-mounted torch stand. Yeah, we could do some lights. That would actually be a good idea. We'll do one of those, though. Don't want to put it in the bathroom, because the bathroom's already getting knocked, but we'll put it in the bedroom. That'll be fine. And I have a torch in my inventory, so we can put that in the torch stand. We have the torch stand made. Wait for the small cart when you get logging? You could do it again. That's fine. Or we can move it around. Doesn't matter to me. I just wasn't sure what else to name people. Name after people besides, I didn't do those right. Oopsie. Besides vehicles. There we go. Do it again? Okay. Should probably put maybe this one as the primary output for that. Batmobile. Can't be a mobile. It's not automobile. Automobilism. Automatically mobile. Something. Whatever. So we also need to mark out a spot for the mining shaft, which I think I figured out I want to be right over here someplace. I think. Riding around in my Batmobile. Could be kind of the mobile that hangs over a baby's crib? That's true. It could be. It isn't, but it could be. Stupid Calidorn hat. Stupid Calidorn. There's the wooden wall torch stand. There we go. And we'll put that in here, in the bedroom. That might be good. Storage. One of these. That'll do. You light up my life. There we go. Calidorn hat. Let's see. How are we going to arrange this? Well, I could have written Derpumu lights up my bedchamber, but that might not be appropriate. Okay, I will. Next thing you know, Calidorn's going to redeem a torch stand, too. So you can light up my bathroom. There we go. Okay. We should probably do some... Yeah, we should probably get the mine shaft going. I have a mine shaft design that I've used for a long, long time. It's actually one that our old friend Phasian and I developed many, many moons ago. And it works well because it allows us to transport materials up and down as we dig down deeper. Addicted? Stockpile spiral. Yes, indeed. A garden hoe? Alright, we haven't made a hoe yet, but we can do that. Let's see. That should be enough. Yeah, limestone. Gotta crack through the limestone first, though. But the limestone's useful. It will be useful later. That's fine. Name a hoe? I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure it should be fine. Well, we can see, actually, because we can... No, you can't. No, you can't. Was limestone ever useful? Exactly, Derpumu. How is it ever useful? Alright, good. Sandstone. We can definitely take advantage of that. I should probably bring over one of the wheelbarrows. Let's see, we'll put Batman in the mine. Or use Batman for the mine. Actually, I should put the limestone over here. So it's out of the way a little bit. Limestone is actually useful while I build strongly shaped towers. Yes. You've never had to mine limestone ever. Yes, I know. I am well aware of how much limestone you have never mined, Derpumu. Game is like the pretty version of Minecraft with extras added in. Yes. And that was kind of their intention. For what I've always gathered from what as I've read through, like, some of their, you know, like their story, their background, whatever, is they fully intended it to be a Minecraft-like game with some sort of automation and crafting built in a way that Minecraft doesn't do. And a page novel of bugs added the already present ones in Minecraft. Yes, indeed. Right, a little bit more. It takes me a little bit to get this thing started because it's a little bit of a pain to lay out when you don't want to dig excessive amounts yet. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yeah, this is it. Here. There we go. Wanna watch TV, nerd? Alrighty, have a good night. Thanks for popping in. Is there lemon stone too? Sort of. By the way, nerd, it's called sulfur. You're still here. I just missed that. Blame calendar. There's sand right here, which is good because we can always use it. We'll need it in a little bit. Well, not a little bit. Eventually. Rear Admiral obvious statements. Set mind control tentacle, Calidar. Backfired. Alright, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. They don't have a Minecraft for Old Parent Dummies guide. No. Yeah, I don't get the Minecraft crafting system either. And as Steph is implying, I think I'm just too old for it. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, one more here. Yep. Too hungry. We got some beans. Let's go see what the beans taste like. We got charred mushrooms. We got beans. Let's see. The camas is good. Good. I ate the wrong beans. Doggone it. Raw food, go over there. We ate raw beans, and they're okay. We ate charred mushrooms, and they're good. That's good. Charred beans are good. That's good. Make some of that agave, too. 8 of those. Did I toot? No. Not that complicated. You've been playing it for years? Yeah. It's real. Oh, there's our star. Okay, so those of you who like to argue about things, so Calidar for sure. Anybody else too? What would you like me to take for my next profession? The choices are mining, logging, cooking, campfire cooking, that is, and you get a star, and you get a star. So I like the idea of doing logging next, but I also don't. Because I'm not going to build a hewn log building right away. Mining, I actually probably will end up taking that one last. At least the reason that I want to take that one last is because the benefits of mining aren't that great this early. I mean, other than the tool efficiency. So, like, if we look at this, like logging, we get tool efficiency, which means that bonus damage rather, which means that for every axe swing, we do 1.4 damage instead of 1. That means that an oak tree, instead of taking 20 swings to hack down, will take 20 divided by 1.4, or 15 swings to hack down. And then that goes up with each level we take. So there's advantages there. With mining, you don't get that same efficiency. There's no bonus there as far as mining. So other than the fewer calories used, I don't really think we need to take mining this early. Logging gives you the larger cart, better seating, kitchen table. Yes, indeed. So there's the logging is a strong case. It's over 9,000 your hours in Arc. The other strong case is for campfire cooking, because that gives us the ability to start making salads, charred sausages, and topped porridge, which is a good one, which is a good thing as well. We have not yet made everything we can make in the charred stuff, but we will still need to use it and eat it as we go, so it would be fine if we did. So there's that. Yeah, we'd have to travel a bit to get to the jungle and stuff like that. The nearest jungle, by the way, is down here, so it's not super nearby. But we'd have to go down there to get some of the things from the jungle. So there's that. And then real men don't eat salad. And then the final one is hunting, and that obviously gets us more efficient uses of meat, which would be a good thing, because we can also start passively catching fish, and then clean that fish into fish, and then eat that fish charred, which is good. So I think mining should be at the bottom of the list. What are we doing? But I need the butchery table. That's a good point. Logging? Okay, logging it is. We've argued it well enough. So let's take logging. And we can do some of those tables, some of those decorations. We need to make a carpentry table. That would be a good thing to start with. Carpentry table, here, go. Which means that I might have to build the rest of this building. So we may need some more adobe. Because the carpentry table needs an indoor place to put it. Let's do this first. Definitely have to make some more adobe. Oops, missed. Let's see, let's do another 20. That's 80 more. It gets us close. It may not be perfect, but it's close enough. All right, here we go. Walls. Jake, you're just out of the way there. 20 craft should suffice. You've been doing the math the whole time? I'm assuming. Programming nerd. You're that nerd. Alright, Jake, you're gonna have to move. I lied. There you go. And we're probably gonna have to take you back out and get some more trees pretty soon. Just now? Alrighty. No, you're totally not a nerd, Calidor. Could probably put some windows in. That might be a good thing. You don't even know how to math? That's a good point. A very valid point. One must know how to do math to be a nerd. It's just plain science. What was my first skill? Gathering. So plants. Plant gathering. So you say you're a geek? You definitely are a geek. There's no denying that. And then we'll do the roof fill. Did I do screw that up? I guess so. I did. Rotated the wrong way. Wall corner. That way. Try that again, Molly. There you go. Can't argue with the geek title. That you have to own, yes. Alright, I need a little bit more. I'm a few short. Just like Calidor, a few short. See, that's 8. I need 24 pieces. And I have 7. Your math was off, Derpumu. Off. Off with his head. So let's see, I need 17 pieces. That's going to be 5 crafts to cover it. And I need 1 more dirt. It's 5 a.m., you're not surprised? I'll allow it. If it was Caledon, I wouldn't allow it, but for you, you light up my bedchamber. Oop, time to eat. Grab some of these beans, some of these camas, some of these mushrooms. Mushrooms, by the way, high in protein. Time is just a construct. Alright, so we have 3 remaining. Go. Guess you'll have to light up my shitter? Alright. Let's see, torch. You want a wall-mounted one or a freestanding one? Let's make you a freestanding one. But, Addicted, you'll have to pick at something else, because we can't name the tools. I was incorrect. So, you'll have to pick an object that's placed in the world. Going for one of each? Mostly, yes. The most direct one. That is what we're working on. Okay, let's do some windows. Here. Let's see, there's a... So there, on one side it's just mud. On the other side, it's got like a wooden frame, and I think the wooden frame should be in the outside. You can quibble over that too if you all want to. I think that's the way that it should be. Alright, torch stand. Caledorn is a shitty light. Ah! The profanity filter, I gotta turn that off. Caledorn is a shitty light. There we go. Can actually put one outdoors too. Possibly. Controlled by the game. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the profanity filter. Did you pick something new, Addicted? To be named after? Or named to have your name in? Whatever. Words. Let's see. I do want to get a module going as quickly as possible. So basic 1. For that, we would need to have a research table. We should do a research table. What about the crapper? We can make you the crapper. Addicted to crapping. Oh, that's perfect. We're going to have to go chop some more trees, too. Oopsie. I used it. Oh, it's backwards. Well, alright. Get off of there. Module needs mining? You sure? I mean, I'm sure you're sure, but... Let's see. Can I... How do I... There it is. There we go. Says your notes? Yeah, you're right. You have to light up addicted to crapping? Well, you do. Oh, yeah, I should make it number 2. That's right. There we go. That's perfect. Yeah, you're right. Because we need to, we need mining to make the thing. Yep, you're right. Can you be the bed instead? You could, but it's better this way. It's much better this way. Alright, let's go out and have Jake help us mine some more trees. I'm pure evil? So, if you were counting axe swings, before I had the logging skill, you could be the bed counter and you just got to redeem again. And actually, I have a good name if you do so. That was only 15 swings. Go that way. Almost. That way. Good. So that saves right away that quite a bit. You know, a little more than, well, it ends up being about 25% less swings, which means it saves our tool from as much wear and tear. It also costs us less calories. So it's multiplicative effect, in effect. You can see, by the way, how fast the skill bar is moving over there. Every time I swing, it's going up real fast. And that's one of the things that I'm trying to be careful of, is not letting those skills jump too fast, but also, why the heck not? It's fine. That's why I only did a 2x multiplier on the food and housing, because more than that, it's a little ridiculous. I had it at 5 when I was doing some testing, and I was gaining, like, 1 tree, and I was, like, at level 2 already. Yeah, the 2x is plenty. So, yeah. And like I said earlier, when you popped in here at the beginning, well, when you first popped in here, I should say, that was part of the conversations your Pumu and I had extensively, was like, what's the best, what settings to tweak, doing some of the math on those settings. Dear Pumu did a ridiculous amount of work on the which professions to do in what order, which I mostly am listening to. Building your hewn longhouse, you get to level 5 or 6. Yeah, I can imagine. Right. So 2 fully grown oak trees gives us 8 stacks of oak logs, which is correct. And I can't even load the last one in the wheelbarrow because it's too heavy. Wheelbarrows are kind of crappy, but they're also small, so that's a very good reason to use them. Oops. Jake fell off the cliff there a little bit. There and there. Let's go ahead and put the research table up anyway, just for fun. Right here. And, yeah, geobasics will need mining, so we'll have to wait till we have mining before we can make our first module, but that's okay. Let's put away some stuff. Let's see, you can go in there, corn, and in here, seeds, and in here, that stuff. They are nice running. Shove them in a corner and have some place to put a handful of rocks in. Yes, indeed. Yeah, because you don't have to cut out, like, 2 blocks to fit one in. They're real nice for that. Oh, yes. Calidorn wants to sleep with Wally. There we go. And we're about to transfer to the stockpile. Yes, indeed. Told you. Uh-huh. And let's see, what else we want to craft here? Possibly nothing right now. I should probably make a canoe at some point just to have it. Was it worth the additional points? Told you it'd be worth it. Yeah, I think we're good for that. With that for now, let's come in here, though, and make some things here. Boards are going to be more efficient here right away, or not right away? Not right away. We got to have the module make them more efficiently. But the butchery table will be nice to have. We got to hew some logs before we can do that. So let's go ahead and start with 20 boards for the butchery table. And go with some more food out of the box. Let's see. We need to do one of these agave. See what they're like. Butchery table and build a kitchen. Yeah. More good news. Tuesday, we're projected to get 6 to 18 inches of snow. More snow, more pain. Yeah. We're supposed to get a bunch tonight, I guess. Okay, that's an okay. Some of these. Let's go with the fat. Yeah. Let's add in. Let's take a stack of these with me. Take a stack of these with me. Char some more of that camas, I think. They're tasty. Let's see. Headaches from clenching your jaws. Dentist. Full spectrum x-ray. Ah, bite wing. Yes. 17 inches, 2 days. Where are you at, Kelsmar? Where at in the world? Getting another 12 tomorrow. Yuck. And then we want to hew a bunch of logs. So they changed the hewn log. Eastern Ontario? Oh, that makes sense. You're getting all lake effect stuff. So now hewn logs take dowels. 2 dowels apiece, 2 logs apiece. That's, of course, without any modules. And dowels are 2 logs for 16. I'm going to sneeze. I'm guessing closer to Ottawa, based on saying eastern. Getting storm fronts from the southwest U.S.? Yeah, but it's coming up across the, well, not that direction for you on my screen, but coming up across the lakes and hitting you, right? Like Lake Erie, Lake Ontario? Picking up steam over the lakes kind of thing? Ottawa, yeah. So, for every batch of these I make, I want to make 16 hewn logs. So let's just start out with like 64 hewn logs. And that means I need 128 dowels, which is 8 dowel projects. There we go. 2.25 wood per hewn. You're that nerd. Let's just swap those. Crank those out. Let's see. Do I have a storage box for you? No, you're putting them in there. Put them in this one for now, I guess. See the tank museum? There's a tank museum in Ottawa. And then we can make the butchery table. We'll use the rest of the hewn to build a kitchen, maybe? Maybe. And also start our scutching station, too. Because that's a gathering table, so we could do that anytime. Lots of Canadians in here? I think you're the only one. At the moment. Let's see. Take out... Or we should put the kitchen over there. Yeah, let's just put the kitchen over there. Yes, exit without saving. Lots of people know their Canadian geography. Make the human room bigger, put the nightstand, bed, etc. in there. Yeah. It'll be fine. I can move the table out, put the table in the kitchen, and put a nightstand and dresser and stuff in here too. I'm gonna have to make a lot more boards though. A lot more boards. And we've got the logs for it. Let's make like 40 more boards to start with. Do some vitamins too. North of Alaska, Toronto, somewhere close to Greenland. Calendar. And a small wood cart, we can make one of those too. I got lots of stuff to make and less time to do it in. Boards, boards, boards of the Wally. Aggravate the Canadians. Yeah, let's go murder some more trees. We'll go over there. Come on, Jake. Over here. Let's go up there, maybe, and, knock some of those trees down. Fir trees and stuff. Some beans there. Canadians are aggravated enough. It's not the stereotype. Beans. Thank you. Okay. These are redwoods. Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy. Geography was really the only, like, subject besides math and science that I was ever really that good at in school. You're talking about Oshawa or Ottawa? Because we're talking about Ottawa. As in the capital of Canada. Alright, level 3 logging. Now we have a choice to make again. Let's see. So we can choose to either lower the calorie cost of our tool or to have it do additional damage. Do you want to do a math on this? So if we lower the calorie cost by 20%, that means we'll save 2 calories per swing. And we need 15 swings on an oak tree. Or, no, not anymore, but whatever. You just use dual strength. If you do additional damage, now all of a sudden our axe is doing 2.4 damage on a 20, which is 8.33 swings instead of 15 swings. So 9 swings instead of 15, which is going to be a lot less total calorie usage than the efficiency one, I think. Because that's saving us 6 swings, and 6 swings would be 19 calories. Yeah. on an oak tree. That's 114 calories on an oak tree versus 2 times 20, which is 40 calories. Yeah, definitely take the damage on logging. Way more efficient. Way more efficient. Well, that's why I double-checked it. See how that works? Let's see. Poutine, the nectar of the gods. Poutine is delicious. It has crept its way into the United States a little bit. But it's not, sadly, it's not super available. Okay. So redwood has how much health? I have the data on that. Pulled it out of the thing. Redwood has 10 health. And we get 60 logs from it. So actually, redwoods are the most efficient tree to harvest in this game. In terms of logs per unit of health. By 20%. Most trees are 5s. The ceiba trees are horrible, which is why I'm glad I didn't set up near the jungle. Those are only 2 logs per unit of health. Oaks are 4, so not so bad. Old growth redwoods, that's the big boys. Over there, for example. Those are only at 2.5 logs per unit of health, so not that great. Saguaro cactus, which is the regular-looking, traditional, stereotypical Arizona cactus there, those are worth a little over 4.25 or so logs per health. So those aren't so bad, but the most efficient is these regular old redwoods. So if you are going to focus on a tree just for generic usage, redwoods are actually the best ones. Let's see, what do we got? Born with a pint of maple syrup in it. Just a pint? Maple syrup. Mm-hmm. But on the other hand, oaks have the most amount of wood regrowth per day. That's true. So there's a lot of competing math, unfortunately. Yeah. You just kind of have to weigh it out and decide what you want to do. You also get a lot of acorns. But it's good that you get a lot of acorns because they're actually used in cooking later on. So keep that in mind too. Standing under the tap, sucking the tree dry. Yeah, well, that's just a typical Friday night for you. Yep. 80 wood in 7 days? Well, we're on a 4x multiplier, so it's even better. But yeah. Yeah, I think I took down the growth time. No, I didn't. Why did I not write down the growth time on those? It was dumb. But yes, the logs... in terms of the amount of growth time, yes, the oaks are really good for that because they are they do have a lot of logs, but also the oaks aren't bad for logs per unit health, so that makes them a good bit efficient also. Big giggity. Giggity again, then. This one's not full grown. Oh, well. We're pretty much full anyways. So, yep, we're full. Actually, I can't even carry those. Okay, we'll have to jump back up here and get those in a few minutes then. The wheelbarrow works better when you're dragging it downhill. It still dismounts, but if you drag it backwards downhill, it gets a little bit better on the movement control. Not perfect by any short stretch of the imagination, but it's better. Yes. Turning over. Freaking Jake. Come on, Jake. Let's go. And I will go grab that last log. With me to the end. Okay, so I needed something. I just needed more boards made. Yeah, we're making them now. Needed the logs, that's all I needed. Picked up Warhammer Conquest and Chaos from Epic. Let's see, what do we get from here? We got a butchery table we can't use yet. We're probably going to have to use some more logs now because I used a bunch of them. Let's just make another 64, which is going to use pretty much all my wood. Again. Let's see. Wait, I made too many dowels, didn't I? No, I didn't. Okay, good. That's good. Now I need to eat some vitamins. Vitamins. Let's see. What can I get for vitamins? Even though they're gross, those are the best for vitamins. Let's do that. Work. And then I needed 4 of those. And I need to put away a few things here. Seeds can go in there for now again. This goes in here for a while. Beans can go up here. Not sure. Welcome in. Good to see you over there on YouTube. Conquest and Chaos sounds like Kaladhar's middle name. Not wrong. Not wrong. It depends on who you ask. I think vitamin is the British pronunciation and vitamin is the American pronunciation. I like to use both intermixed to confuse people who do not speak English as a first language. Did it work? Huh. Most people here at least say vitamin. And I'm pretty sure I heard British people say vitamin. Pretty sure. Calendar and skipped your question? Yeah, he does that. He's almost as bad as me. And he has the unmitigated gall to make fun of me for doing it. Gonna need some more of those. Oh well. Australians, yeah, they don't count. What's the Canadian way, Kelzimar? Probably vitamin. Because you're, like, around the corner. Yeah. Aluminum or aluminium? Exactly. You've come upon the right debate. Not sure. That is the way. Yeah, Canadians, unfortunately for you guys, you have a mixed, you have too much influence from both, both Americans and Brits, so you end up with them both, which, yeah, unfortunately for you. Alright, we have another vehicle here. Small wooden cart. It takes up a little bit more space, but not any more than the wheelbarrow does, but it does have I think it carries more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 1400. Wait, maybe it doesn't. No, it's the same capacity, just a different orientation, different layout. Grocery shopping gets interesting in both pounds and kilograms. Yeah, from A to Z. Yeah, and And then some more French than the Brits already have. That too. No, it's exactly 1 wide. The regular card is 2 wide. That one's only 1 wide. It feels like it should be something that has at least some additional weight to it or something, though. Given the fact that anybody can make a wheelbarrow, but you have to be a logger to make that, it feels like there should be some benefit there. Yeah. And yeah, not sure if you've listened to me. I will sometimes mix up, on purpose, aluminum and aluminium. Mostly drive Calidar nuts. Benefit is it steers better. Yes. That is a very true statement. Very, very true. Not those. These. Let's see. Calidar is already nuts. Good point. He's also a big fan of them, too. Oh, I only made half the dowels I needed. Oopsie. Make more dowels. American Amulinium? Taking the hats off? Which one? All of them. I'm guessing I know why. Yeah, it's aluminum, like it's platinum. And gold-pressed platinum. You started a solo game a few days ago? Saw me change some of the settings. Did you get the XP gain? Yes, it did. I don't think you can beat the game with the standard settings. Probably not. Probably not. Alright, and... oh, the potted plant! I don't see that one very often either. And I know because it's further over toward the wall over there. You decided it'd be nice? Well, I appreciate that. Yeah. Molly the Pothead. Yes. I translated for you there. Batman, you're welcome. Let's see. Some of this. And then we'll do 2 of these like that. Gonna get a little rough with that stockpile there, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Usually redeem this one, yes. Yeah, the problem with this corner is it's not connecting properly now. Make it connect properly. That's important to me. Maybe I should move the door over here. I'll fix that wall. Yeah. Oh, let's see. Need to connect that corner as well? Yep. I know. Yep, I know. Sounds about right, Caledorn. Oh, I'm short on logs again. We're going to have to go murder some more trees. Well, I don't know if that takes the name away. I should have tested that anyway, so we will test that. That tree's not ripe yet. Let's go over here, maybe and grab these. Did it rename that? Yeah, it did. Some things lose their name, some things do not. It's unfortunate when they do.
Timber!
Just depends on how they have the item set up, whether they have it set up to retain its settings or not. And that's not one of them. Very few things actually do, mostly crafting tables. That's why I was trying to drive it and move it, but then I swung my axe at it accidentally, and, well, the rest is history. Or my hammer, rather. Oh, the name might, yeah, that's true. It might just be, well, like stores don't lose the name. Maybe crafting tables do. But, oh, my axe is broken. Well, that's a pain in the axe. You went back to watch my ratio videos. It was made at the end of 0.16, beginning of 0.17, right before Woob made the bake scale processing to just Petro. Yes, yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Let's see, tool bench. I need to make some coarse stone thingies. Yeah, that for stores when they made them keep all the settings anyway. Yeah. I need more food. Need to get some vitamins. Oh, wilted fiddleheads have vitamins too. That's good. I like the taste of those. Make 20 of those coarse stones. That'll be fine. That'll last us for a little while. Earlier in the game, when you picked up the stores, they lost everything. Yeah, that was a nightmare. So if you haven't played Eco version 11, you can no longer repair with just stone. Repair your stone tools with just stone. You have to make these coarse stones, and then later you can make whetstones once you have masonry. And they are what's used to fix your tools. Now, still a 1-to-1 ratio here from rock to stone, these coarse stones, so it's fine. But it's just a difference, and you have to actually make the effort to do the thing. The good news is they also increased the durability on tools, stone tools to 500, or at least this stone tool to 500. Some of them might be different. Yeah, pickaxe is 400, sickle is 400, because you lose integrity every time you repair, which means that the durability, max durability, doesn't go up to 500 anymore. It goes up to, or it does the first time, and then the times after that it goes up. It drops down based on what type of repair material you use, and not right now, but I think sometime in the future also what repair bench you use. I'll drop the rest of these in there before I forget about them. Unless I goofed up the integrity thing when I was goofing with the rest of the settings. But I don't think I did. I think you get the first one for free still. Yeah, integrity 76% now. Oh, durability is 380. Okay, there it is. It did. It just didn't refresh right away. Alrighty, good. So now my axe only will have 380 wax on it this next time. And then the time after that, it'll lose another 24%. Another source of garbage, indeed. The bar always goes to full, just the max is a different number now. Always good to wax your axe. Alright, back to chopping. And I'm full. Alright, but I can pick these up. That's good. No debris from that? Nope. Okay, we'll go down this way. So yeah, not sure. You can, now when your tool gets worn out, you can scrap tool in your workbench and it will disappear. Oh, and what I have in my hand would be helpful too. There we go. Alrighty, so we're gonna need more. That's for sure. We need a lot more. I also want to be careful that I don't spend a ridiculous amount. When tool's worn out, you just use moisturizer, take a break, and let it rest a little bit. That's just good science, Calendar. That's just good science. Let's do 32, which means I need 64 more dowels. Craft those. I just dinged a thing. There it is. Oh, I can also do level 3 self-improvement, which is either increased inventory size or increased stomach capacity. I'm going to do the inventory size just so I can carry more stuff. Because I suspect, which I've never actually done the math on, but I suspect that additional 5 kilograms will carry more than enough extra food to make up for the 1,000 calories. So we're going to go with the 5 kilograms. Because, well, yeah. Take those first, please. It's important to rest your tool, which is still smarter than some people. Okay, so let's see. Do some windows here. Those two. These two. And those two. Thank you. And then we can do walls in between. There. Into there. And we just need a roof. Just full steel tools accessible by the workbench. Or your tool won't disappear. When you see it later again and scrap again, it still won't disappear. And then you run out of the expensive tools that were brand freaking new. Yeah, don't do that. That's not a good idea. Let's do this, but also giggity, as Batman so eloquently said. see. Finally, you can keep those darn elk out. And there goes my hammer. You knew we were going to start losing tools. Repair. Repair. See. Where'd my axe go? You have my axe. Who has my axe? Where'd my axe go? No, it's not in the repair slot. I just put the hammer in there. Didn't need it either, nope. Am I losing my mind? Where's my axe? You can't... I guess you can drop stuff. Did I drop it? Lost it a long time ago? I'm gonna have to watch the VOD to see what I did with it. I didn't do the scrap tool thing. Axe disappeared when I crafted the dowels? Well, that's weird. No, it's not there. No, it's not there, because I had the hammer there when I pulled the hammer out of the, I clicked the hammer to take it out of the tool bench, and it went there. Weird. I will, reload the game, and we'll see what we can find. Later. I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 more. I have the wood for that. Oh, there it is. Weird. It's sitting not there. Weird. Alright, Batman, have a good night. I can make another axe, Jake, yeah. I buried the hatchet, indeed. Yes, that was some kind of bug there. That's all I can say about it. I'm glad I found it. That was some kind of bug. I've never seen this game do that. I've seen this game do a lot of buggy things. Not that. If you find a bug, keep it. A bug in Eco, and I found it. Better report it. They add to the list of stuff they'll never fix. Yes. So, butchery table. I should make a hewn dresser, maybe, or a nightstand. Maybe the nightstand first. Smaller. Makes less stuff. And we'll move the table into the kitchen. Of course, you're going to suck up all those hewn logs as soon as they're made. Means I won't be able to build. Okay. Let's eat something. I have some food in my inventory here, but should probably eat some plant matter. Balance things out a little bit, and we can use some more fat. There we go. Give me a few of these. Give me a few of these. We should maybe make some more. No, I made all those. Need to go pick some more fiddleheads. You can suck logs, but do they have to be hewn? Well, that would be preferable, Calendar. Count you out? Alright. Okay, let's move this table over here. Put the butchery table in here too. For later. And then, okay, we're making those now. Those up. Some are just splinters, though. Yes. One more. There it is. Alright, so this is now going to be a room. There it goes. And it says 0 points. I need to replace this, maybe. Sometimes you gotta do shenanigans like that. 1.75 out of 1.8. Oh. Yeah. Doggone it. I do need to make more hewn. Out of wood again. Alright. Wood. Would you believe it? Let's take this cart with us up there. That way I can not have to rename Jake all the time. And we'll get those fir trees up there. Not the right button. There it is. That'll be good. Or this, actually this redwood will be good too. 2, 3, 4. Chest bump. Go that way. That way. Yeah. Yes, you can chest bump a log as it's falling to get it to fall in a direction. Sometimes. Not perfect. It does work. The giant redwoods, by the way, I think they take 200 swings with an unmodified, unupgraded stone axe. So we won't be chopping those down for that reason, and for the fact that they don't regrow. Well, I shouldn't say I'm never going to chop one down, but not right now. Let's see, tentacle time? We just took the tentacles off, Calendar. This hat... Oh, we had to take the other hat off. That's good. Okay. You'll allow it? Try the chest bump thing? Yeah. Yeah. The potted plant is kind of a solo hat. Eventually I should replant some of these trees. Gotta make a hoe for that, though. Small Pumu cart. There you go. All right, we're full again. Let's roll. The small cart is easier to handle too, especially when you're trying to drop yourself off a cliff like this. Well, except that when it stands itself up like that, it's not so easy. Got longer. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Fall down. You wait for a building to before you name it? We'd have to have signs then. So... which we will have signs. We actually could do human log signs now. Yeah, we'd have to put a sign on a building. We could do that. Make human log signs. Let's see. Right? Human signs? Small. Yeah. Hanging wood signs, standing wood signs. No, those are carpentry. Is there a human sign or is there not a human sign? Maybe there's not a human sign. Guess not. Gotta wait for carpentry then. New building after calendar. Large campfire should be the salad tosser. Yeah, that's a new bug in 11.18, I think. Doesn't show the ingredients. It's kind of annoying. Unlike Calidorn. So I need to put in some logs here. Some hewn logs here. Means I should probably make some more. See how many I actually need to do. .78, so I probably need about that many more. Let's do one of these. And 16 of those. No, 8 of those. Let's see. Madhouse. And silent for the insane, the non-existent house. It's not a salad tosser yet until I get the ability to make salads, though, Calendar. Let's see. Yes, I am. Does that annoy you for me to do that?
Heretic.
Good. .81. Good to go. We now have a kitchen. House of Heresy. Alrighty. Well, it's also midnight, almost. So we're going to end here. On Tuesday, when we return to this, I will probably have passed a little bit of time from sleeping, but I'll also probably try to get some more logs stockpiled, maybe some more stone stockpiled as well. We're going to need to get working on things, so we will, yes, this is the face of someone who cares. And we'll see what comes up in the next episode. I think we're going to end up probably taking either hunting or campfire cooking next. Probably, yeah, I don't know. We'll figure it out. You all can think about it too, and you can yell at me, whichever one you want. And then we'll do mining 5th, and then we can start doing some research to get the things we need to get. So, you know how that works by now? Yes. So let's find ourselves a raid target and get out of here. Who should we raid? let's raid our friend Joe. JobNed1 is playing Minecraft, as we were talking about earlier. So stick around for that raid. That way we can, you can all be counted, and we can make the channel look good for having a larger raiding party. Next time, and tomorrow night rather, it'll be on Sunday Shenanigans. I think we'll be playing Unrailed 2. Class, welcome back in. Welcome in. Being logical about this game? Ecological. Indeed. Tomorrow night, Unrailed 2, I think, is what we'll be playing. Hopefully, IT will join us as well. I think he will, but who knows? Honestly, who knows? And then next week, all eco, all the time. Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. If you aren't already following my YouTube channel or subscribe to my YouTube channel, make sure you check that out. If you aren't there, you are missing about half my content. So make sure you check that out, because there's probably some games you'll like over there. And we're playing Planet Crafter now. We're playing Against the Storm now. Played Up comes on Sundays, things like that. And then finally, you can join us on, yes, following it, it's running away. Yes, better catch it, etc. We also come to our Discord server. We have game night on Friday night, community game night. And in the meantime, or in the between times, we talk about games, we share memes, we hang out, we talk about technology, we talk about most things. Not everything, just most things. But for now, we will leave this here, and we will be back again tomorrow for Sunday Shenanigans. So thank you all for joining me, and you all have a good night. Bye for now.